In a unanimous decision Thursday, the University of Wisconsin Board of Regents voted to increase tuition for the upcoming school year. It was a decision the board says it doesn't take lightly.
My mother told me to never use the word only and an amount of money in the same sentence. So while we are talking an amount of, less than $500 or $500, when you don't have $500, it is a big deal.
The increase comes after the state's biennial budget increased funding for the UW system by $256 million. While they're grateful for the bump, it wasn't everything the system says it needed.
We had all hoped for a state budget more aligned with the board's request, which would have negated the need to enact any tuition increase for Wisconsin students.
Under the new budget, the system needed to come up with $30 million in order to provide the typical 30% match of the state's 70% of funding for system employees. So, the third tuition hike in 3 years was the best option.
I think the tuition proposals that are being recommended to this board today strike the right balance between state funding and tuition so that we can ensure that Wisconsin provides the quality that our students deserve, but that we also do so at an affordable level.
The increase is a 4% tuition bump with an additional optional 1% increase. Only one university in the whole system will not opt into that additional 1%.
Lots of reasons. I think one of them is that we have an access mission, and so it's really key to our students, many of whom are on some kind of aid, that we want to make sure that we're respectful of the amount of money that they can pay for their education and keep that as low as possible.
UW Green Bay's chancellor says the decision to stay at 4% instead of 5% boils down to student retention and wanting to remain one of the most affordable in the UW system.
We've grown by 25% in the last 5 years, so we are generating more tuition than we ever have. We're up over 11,000 students now, and that gives us a little more flexibility here. I'm most interested in making sure the students who are currently at UW Green Bay are able to stay at UW Green Bay and finish their educational goals.
Now, the UW system stresses that even with these tuition increases, it's still one of the most affordable public systems in the Midwest. It says in the last 10 years, UW has increased tuition 7.7%, while in neighboring states, increases ranged from 21 to nearly 29%. Here in Green Bay, last year tuition was at $8,700. The 4% increase means students will pay an additional $285 this coming fall. With all the school increases, Green Bay is the fourth cheapest in the UW system. In the newsroom, Marlo Lundak, Fox 11 News.